This is Mohammed Nabil. Welcome back to Academy for Tech. And here I'm going to give you a brief description about installation of Python. So these are the editors you can see from Visual Studio to the CubePython for Android. And most importantly, Python is a cross-platformable language which can support Windows, Mac OS, Linux, and even any virtual environment. There is some difference between IDE and IDLE. In IDE, it's an editor. We may not have the Python already, an environment already, so we had to install it manually. So you can go for python.org and get to see the installation instructions. So once we are launching the website, so you can download Python 3.82. it's the latest version of Python, and once you install, you will be provided with a shell like something like this. I'm just opening this for you. So here you can type your codes here manually, and you can also have an editor. So this is your editor, so you can execute that like, let's say I'm just typing a print hello world. Okay, and just execute the code for this one. So they'll be asking us to save the like file. Let's say something. We can run the program. You'll get an output hello world here. So you can type in the shell directly like print, but you can see here we have to type everything. There is no autofill available here. See, so this is how you can use the shell directly, and this is how you can use the editor. And as we told you, from this other platforms like Visual Studio, Anaconda, Atom, Spider, Jupyter Notebook, PyCharm, Thonny, and CubePython for Android. I'll just explain you Android afterwards. So let's say this is a Jupyter Notebook. You can just download Anaconda. From there you can launch the Jupyter. Once the Jupyter is launched, you can open using your normal extension, browser extension. So what you have to do means you have to open and create a new option in the right end. You open the Python 3. They will be creating the environment for you. Once the environment is ready, you can just proceed as I previously mentioned. Just type print. So hello world. See, there's a autofill option available here. You have to press shift enter and the code will be executed. And for any inquiries, you can go for help, and you can have a user interface to keyboard shortcuts and edit keyboard shortcuts. You can assign your own keyboard shortcuts as well. So in the keyboard shortcut, you will see a lot of options available here, and once you are familiar with these options, I hope you'll be like enjoying it. So this is how you will be executing a Python program in your Jupyter Notebook. So this is, I'm just going through the Visual Studio. So this is a Visual Studio environment where you can download directly. It's a website, official website. There are a lot of options available, and once you download it, you can open option here in the left hand, the option for extension. You can press Ctrl Shift X. Once you press it, you will be shown what are the important requirements. Like you can just type here Python. So once you press it, they'll be asking to install you this environment. So once you install it, already I have installed it. Once you install it, go for file, new file, and then save the file. It will be, you have to save as a .py. So what you do means you have to go for save, Ctrl S, and the save option in the document. Currently I'm saving it and same on the document, and just here mentioning the Python I have mentioned. Yeah, once it's saved, you can just go for just execute the same code which you can see that it's already autofilled. Once I have opened the bracket, it's already closed. So what do you option here also, something to debug here also. Yeah, so here you will get the output. So here you have to see that there is a dedicated terminal for Visual Studio Code. So you have and I recommend for Visual Studio, and mostly I'll be working with Visual Studio. Okay, and just moving to the next one. So I hope you understand with the Anaconda, and what are the, in Anaconda you will get a lot of ideas here. Jupyter, like PowerShell, lot of things here. You can go through it, no problem. It's available here. You can install manually, or you can install through Anaconda. So this is a Spider for Python. So go for new file if you wish, then type whatever code you need. Let's say what the IDs available and how get onto the IDs. I would just, so So you can go for it. So here's the output. So that's a, you can be taken any of the platforms you can use which is more familiar for you. I'm just install a couple of platform for you so you have a better understanding of the platform available. So you have Atom available, and Spider we already gone through it I hope, and PyCharm mostly if you people working on Android Studios, they're using similar platforms, so will be much familiar with people working on Android. So next will be Thonny. It's an IDLE where the Python is already installed, you don't need to install manually. And this is CubePython for Android. In case if people are having issue with people interested working on the Android phone, or just need to know more about the program, we may not be able to install most of the packages, but you can still run the Android. I'll be updating you the link for all of the downloadings below my video, and I hope you'll enjoy my course. Have a great day.